Hey everybody, So Wookie here. In this video, we're going to take a look at the new Pubg 8.3 patch notes. They've just gone live, and it has also gone live on the PC test server. This is more than likely going to launch on the PC next week at some point, probably on the 17th on the Thursday, and then the following week on the 24th for us console players. So we'll go through everything that it's updating, all the new stuff that we're getting. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to see more, and also leave a comment. Which part of this update are you most looking forward to? And also, how have you felt about Season 8 in general? I've been quite enjoying it myself, and I hope you have too. So, let's jump right in. So the first major new feature is the Erangel Ferries. So in update 8.2, they added some new dock areas to 4 different locations on Erangel. And now there's going to be 4 ferries that rotate, I imagine, in a circle, going to each of the different ports to give you another avenue to get across the map. It's also going to be quite visually great as well when you see these boats going along the water, and I imagine if there's a team on there and you're trying to cross in a normal boat, that could provide some interesting moments as well. They are indestructible as well, so you don't have to worry about them getting sunk. And when they're about to leave the dock, there's like a 7-second audio thing, so you know it's about to leave, which is pretty cool. So you board and travel 2 set routes between Erangel and Sosnovka. Blah, blah, basically what I just said. Ferries are not available in ranked mode or esports mode in custom matches as of yet. But yeah, I think they're pretty cool. The next feature is the Jammer Pack. And basically this was leaked a while ago, and it's not too bad. So basically on the 2 maps, it's classed as extremely rare spawn, or you can get it out of the loot trucks. And basically you have it on your back. It gives you much reduced carrying capacity. I'm not sure if it's going to be less than the level 1 or the same as the level 1. We'll have to see when it comes in. But basically, you can survive in the blue zone, and then there's a little battery indicator of how long you can survive in there. Now, on the trailer, or on the Pubg's page, which I'll put in the description below, it does seem to go down quite quickly, so it's going to be like a last-ditch effort thing, or a quick run around a building in the blue to get behind your enemy. Those kind of things. It didn't seem to last very long at all, but we'll have to see how it goes. And again, it just explains that. They've added decoy grenades to training mode, as well as Karakin. A really cool one. The Bay Hails on Miramar are now destructible like an Erangel at last. They've added 2 team deathmatch matches of Painan and Boot Camp, which is pretty cool. They've added additional natural cover outside of Boot Camp, rocks and stuff like that. They've done some improvements to the sound of the K98 and the SKS. People are saying they're too loud. And the destructible wooden shacks have been re-added to Erangel. And then, yeah, because they just said they were replaced with the concrete ones. I think the destruction was causing some crashes, but they've obviously sorted that out. An update to the Sandhawk loot truck. They've added the Jammer Pack to the loot pool. Again, it's not guaranteed each one, just like you don't always get the ghillie suits. Reduce the number of level 3 helmets and ghillie suits, which is pretty good. And limited the number of duplicate items. Okay. So that was pretty good. That was a bit of feedback from the community that there was too many level 3 helmets and ghillie suits going around in the top 10. So they've toned that down a bit, but also now added the Jammer Pack as a different option as well. They've tweaked the assist system. So previously you could only see your assist at the end of a ranked game. You're going to be able to see it at the end of a normal game now, as well as team deathmatch. There's a bit of UI, and basically to qualify for an assist, you just do at least 25 damage, or you basically have the final hit on them to get that, which is pretty good. So you're going to get to see your reward there more accurately of how you did. There's new combat indicators to tell you when a teammate's in combat with someone, which is pretty good. So if you are playing with a random fourth that's not got a microphone, you'll be able to see if they're in combat or whether they're just popping off shots or whatever, and you'll be able to tell the difference, which is pretty good. They've improved bots. It just says they've made improvements here, but in the trailer, bots can now throw grenades. They can throw grenades and Molotovs as well, and they've improved the movement of them as well to make them more player-like, which is a good thing. So I like to see these bot improvements and look to see more in the future, because I do remember a while ago they were saying they were developing, trying to get them to drive vehicles. Probably going to be a ways off yet, that though. In the new ranked mode queue, so while you're queuing for a game, if you're waiting more than 30 seconds, you have the option to jump into a training mode and just mess around while you're waiting. Now, from my own personal experience, this seems pointless. for me personally, because when we play ranked in the EU servers, it probably takes like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes max to get in a game. Now, if you have to wait 30 seconds to do that, then you click, yes, I want to play in training mode. I mean, it's probably going to take you 30 seconds to load in if you're not using the SSD. So you're only going to be in there a minute tops. So I'm not sure if that's going to be the best thing. Obviously, in regions where it takes a bit longer to get a ranked match, then they're probably going to see more use out of it. But currently in the EU region, it's not going to make much of a difference, I wouldn't have thought. But yeah, a nice addition anyway. They've done some performance and optimizations. So basically, just to try and reduce the memory, and obviously that overall thing is to reduce the crashes, shadow animations for vehicles, character spawning, etc. There's quite a few things there. In custom matches now, if you participate in customs, you'll be able to, I think this is going to be for the guy that's not playing as like the god mode flying around kind of thing. They're going to be able to see the location of the loot trucks, which is pretty good. Yeah, for the observer mode, that was it. And it shows whether they've been destroyed or they're alive. Added the jammer packs to Sanok and Karakin. Yeah. They've changed the esports rule set slightly, which is fine. They've tweaked the social features, so you can see a lot easier. Now, for me personally, this always seems to lag. Every time I'm trying to invite someone off the Pubg in-game menu, it takes forever because it just gets stuck and it's going up and down. So hopefully this is making that better. Which is pretty good. The next thing, they've kind of revamped the store page. Now, this looks a lot better to me. It's like way clearer, different outfits, and then there's a view more, or you can go basically through the items as usual, but much nicer there to see. And then again, they're showing off some of their new Halloween outfits that are coming. And again, yeah, so we're into the new skin. So there's a lot of different outfits. So there's the Battle Bunny set, the Flop Top set. That's the items for those. There's also a Moondust Org, which is pretty cool, and a Bunnycomb M24. So there's 2 weapons available. Some cool classics coming back. These are very bright level 3 helmets. I do really like that barrel skin there, the purple with a bit of blue on the end. It's pretty good. I don't think I've got that one. I have something similar to that, I think, but I'm not too sure. We'll have to have a look. Individual items, so the Shackled Monarch SKS, the Blue Whale Cult AKM, and the Seahorse Cult Barrel M762. And then you've got individual items. You've got the striped graffiti, basically the 3 helmets in the 2 different colours. And then you're at the 2020 Halloween costumes. All of these look pretty good. So the different sets, you've got the Carrionet costume set, 2018, the Malevolent Mime costume set, 2018 option, Grime goalie costume set, Executioner set, the Carrionet gear, Malevolent, the Executioner. I think it's the Executioner, the one that I liked. I think it's this one, and the level 3 helmet is really cool. All the individual items. You've got the 2018 sets coming back for those players who weren't playing at the time, or I think on the PS4 they didn't even have it at the time. That's why they got given that this month, but they've got the chance if they want to get the Mummy or the Bloody Nurse. And then you've got an absolute plethora of bug fixes. So in the description below, I'll leave a link to the trailer so you can see all these things in action. But I'll also leave a link to these patch notes as well. So if you want to read through all the bug fix and see if the one annoying bug that you've experienced has been fixed, feel free to do so. And like I say, if you did enjoy this video, consider liking and subscribing to see more. It means a lot to the channel, helping us grow. We're growing all the time. And also, like I said, leave a comment below about your opinions of the final update of Season 8 and what do you hope to see in Season 9. Hope you enjoyed the video. Wookie out.